Valley High School, and welcome to tonight's softball broadcast here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker with you here this evening for a great 5A versus 4A softball matchup. It's the CIML's Valley Tigers, West Des Moines Valley Tigers, coming in at 24-12 on the season, taking on the Winterset Huskies of Class 4A, currently ranked number 1 at 31-4. Both these teams ranked in their respective classes. Winterset, like I said, comes in ranked number 1 in Class 4A, and it's Valley comes in ranked 6, 24-12 on the season. They've dropped 1 from their spot last week as of right now. Winterset, on one hand, has been on an absolute roll. They split the conference, the Raccoon River Conference, with ADM. They luckily took a game a couple weeks ago, or about a week ago, to split that series evenly at 1-1 this season. And the Huskies, when I say they've been on the roll, they have been on an absolute roll. Their last loss came on June 14th to Sadell 4-1, and ever since then they have turned it up, have not lost, have beaten very good teams, including Dowling Catholic, Waukee, Indianola, Norwalk, ADM again, Ankeny. They have just been on an absolute roll. Williamsburg, Bondurant, all very, very talented teams. Their only losses came to Urbandale, ADM, Johnston, and Sadell. So overall, Winterset is the heavy favorite for Class 4A. They were champions 2 years ago in the 2020 season. And then Valley, obviously, looking for their first championship since 2019. So 2 recent champions going at it here tonight. And a rare, kind of blockbuster matchup. This is kind of like in college basketball when you get that feast week and Thanksgiving where these teams just randomly play each other, and they're both really, really, really good. That's what we're getting here. It's just a nice little tune-up for the postseason. What a better tune-up than 2 top 10 teams in respective classes going at it. You also have 2 of the best offenses in the state tournament. Valley leads the state with home runs with 41. Winterset right behind him with 40. Jenna Young, one of Winterset's standout players, the standout player. She is the best softball player in the state of Iowa, in my opinion, when it comes to hitting. She leads the state with 17 home runs. Gianna Lara for Valley, she is top 5 in the state with 13 home runs. So expect the ball to go flying tonight, but you're also going to see 2 really solid pitchers, that is for sure. With the Huskies, it's all been behind their lead pitcher, Thea Banning. She's been there for a long time. She led Winterset to the state tournament victory in 2020. She's a senior this season, and she has earned a 1.83 ERA, 157 strikeouts. She is one of the most solid pitchers you will watch all season long, and we get to see her tonight. So we're going to head down to the field for our starting lineups and whatnot, and we'll be right back after these for our opening pitch of Winterset and Valley.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Valley High School and Tiger Softball Stadium, home of Valley Tiger Softball, where tonight the Tigers host the Huskies of Winterset High School in a single game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Huskies. Batting first at shortstop, number 4, Jenna Young. Batting second in center, number 19, Riley Caius. Batting third at first, number 12, Mila Applegate. Batting fourth and catching, number 22, Bridget Storber. Batting fifth at second base, number 8, Lauren Carter. Batting sixth and playing third, number 14, Bailey Acton. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 25, Molly Breeding. Batting eighth in left, number 2, Avery Garland. Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 9, Thea Banning. And the flex in right field, number 15, Allie Soderberg. Huskies are coached by Steve Cochran and assistants Taylor Benchbrook, Jennifer Devine, and Abby Williams. And now, Tiger fans, on your feet to the big Tiger roar for your Valley Tigers. Leading off at second base, number 32, Gianna Lara. Batting second in center, number 2, Ireland Broderick. Batting third, the catcher, number 9, Reese Cooley. The cleanup hitter at first base, number 8, Claire Long. Batting fifth in left, number 23, Emma LaFay. Batting sixth, the designated player, number 17, Annie Buchholz. Batting seventh in right field, number 11, Katie Shaner. Batting eighth and pitching tonight, number 5, Anna Easton. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 22, Paige Christensen. And the flex at third base, number 3, Madison Miller. The Valley Tigers are led by head coach Tom Bakey and assistant coach Megan Rushing. And now, fans, if you will please rise, remove your hats and face the flag in center field as we honor.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. It is a softball broadcast tonight for you here at Valley High School. It is West Des Moines Valley taking on the Winterset Huskies. Valley currently ranked 6th in Class 5A. Winterset ranked number 1 in Class 4A. Two teams that could very well see their name at the top of the list when it comes to the champions being named off in just a couple weeks at Fort Dodge for the state championships. On the mound, or in the circle, I should say, tonight for the Valley Tigers is the number five on the team, Anna Easton, the sophomore, making her 9th start of the season. 19th appearance overall, 6-3 record, 3.89 ERA. She's given up 78 hits and 38 strikeouts. Both these teams preparing for the postseason. Both teams play on Saturday, and Darling stays patient here at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on. That one knocked right back up the middle, but it's luckily going to fall right into the arms of Gianna Lara to grab the out. But the damage has been done. Winterset puts up 5 hits, 4 runs, including a home run by Jenna Young to lead us off. Winterset leads 4-0 over Valley.
For the Huskies in the top.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Valley and Winterset, a 5A, 4A matchup coming at you here tonight. Winterset ranked number 1 in Class 4A. Valley ranked number 6th in Class 5A. Huskies put up 4 runs in the top of the first inning behind a Jenna Young home run to lead us off. And we are off and running here in the bottom of the first inning. Thea Banning is in the circle here tonight for the Huskies. Thea is one of the top pitchers in the state of Iowa, as that one's low. One ball and 1 strike. Banning this season making her 29th start. She is one of those pitchers that will pitch almost every single game as Laura knocks that one back foul. Laura with 13 home runs on the year. That is 5th best in the state of Iowa. Valley, 41 home runs on the season as a team total. That is tied for first with Winterset for the most in the state. 1-2, Laura fouls it back to the net again. So Banning, 29th start on the season, 31st appearance overall, 25-3 record, 2 saves, 171 innings pitched, giving up 161 hits, 157 strikeouts, and a 1.83 ERA. Laura sends it down the right field line, foul. Laura, a senior. You got 2 seniors that have committed so much to their programs here at the plate. Laura grounds it. Heck of a grab by the first baseman. Oh my goodness, Neela Applegate reached out last second and made a heck of a play. And Laura is down for out number 1. That one just rode the right field chalk line, and Applegate reached out to get it. Ireland Broderick up to bat now for the Tigers. Broderick, a .348 hitter on the season, 40 hits, 2 home runs, 17 RBIs for the sophomore. Trying to get her offense going, trailing 4-0. 1-0 in the count. Swings and misses through it, 1-1. Banning a pretty good rise ball that she likes to use often. Also really solid at painting the corners. 1-1. Out and away from the plate, 2-1. Both teams tomorrow night will await their opponents when it comes to the postseason. Bunt is laid, picked up, thrown on to first in time for out number 2. Heads up play by Bailey Acton, the third baseman. Down for out number 2. I did overhear Winterset was going to head down to Oskaloosa tomorrow night as Oski and Pella take on each other in their regional or sub-state quarterfinal. Winner of that game will play Winterset on Saturday night. Always interesting to hear about the teams that go out and scout. You can watch all the film you want, but you know there's not really a ton of film when it comes to baseball and softball, so why not make it a team trip and go out and watch? That one grounded short to Acton again. Nothing's getting past this infield. That is down for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down Winterset leads 4-0. We'll see you in the top of the second. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
We're back on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker with you here tonight for this 5A, 4A matchup. It's number 6 Valley, number 1 Winterset going at it tonight. Winterset puts up 4 in the top of the first inning on 5 hits, including a Jenna Young home run to right field. She is due up in this next half inning. Valley going to try to keep the damage to a minimal here. They will lead off with their pitcher, Thea Banning. Banning is a heck of a pitcher, but she's also a pretty solid hitter this season. 274, 12 RBIs, 1 home run on 23 hits. She started in 29 games at the plate when it comes to hitting. She'll try to get her offense back up and rolling. A lot of hits in that first inning, a lot of just bloopers that fell in the gap for Winterset. Banning's going to foul that one back to the net here, down for strike 1. Anna Easton, the one in the circle here for Valley, the sophomore. Valley JV won the first game tonight, or won the JV game tonight, I should say. That was a really good slow pitch in there for strike 2. Valley won that game 3-0. Great crowd tonight, both Valley and Winterset. A lot of fans out in the outfield. Banning swings through it and strikes out. It's Easton's second strikeout of the evening. Back to the top of the batting order, Jenna Young will step back up to the plate, hit her 18th home run of the season in the first inning. That's 2 more than the next closest. I believe it's Anna Weathers from Des Moines Christian. They're not going to walk her. They'll pitch to her, and she will make you pay. That is deep right field, and that is gone. Absolutely crushed to deep right field. 2 hits, 2 home runs for Jenna Young. And I don't think we see him pitch to her the rest of the night. Make it 19 home runs on the year for the junior. They got a couple years, but the Iowa Hawkeyes are going to be feeling good when she gets on the campus over there in Iowa City to play softball. We are going to have a pitching change here for Valley. Number 21, Alexis Stevermer will check in for Anna Easton, as Easton is done for the evening. So Stevermer will check in. We'll let her warm up, and we are going to take a break. It is Winterset on top of Valley, 5-0.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Welcome back. We're live here on the Central Iowa Sports Network here at Valley High School. It is Winterset on top of Valley, 5-0. The Tigers are hitting bombs, a.k.a. Jenna Young is hitting bombs. 2 at-bats for the junior tonight, 2 home runs. And I mean long home runs for Jenna Young. I'm talking probably at least 230, 240, 250 feet out to right field. The right fielder just happens to be standing up and watching that one fly by. This is Alexa Stevermer, the sophomore, making her 25th appearance. That one by Caius is lined right back up the middle. That's her second hit of the evening. Stevermer making her 25th appearance on the season, 5-1 record, 3 saves, giving up 55 hits, make that 56, 30 strikeouts, and a 3.87 ERA. Neela Applegate up to bat here with just 1 out. Winterset has sat at the number 2 ranking pretty much all season behind ADM, as that one's lined back up the middle by Applegate, and that is another hit for the Huskies offense. And a lot of people were wondering, what is it going to take? Winterset's won all these games in a row. When is ADM going to lose that spot? But ADM wasn't losing, so they couldn't just give the spot to them, and eventually Winterset beat the Tigers last week. And the committee just today for the girls' union came out and said, all right, we'll give Winterset that number 1 ranking in the final rankings of the year. So Winterset will officially go into the postseason as number 1 in Class 4A. Valley goes in at number 6 in Class 5A. That one is launched into the gap by Bridget Stover. 1 run will score. Stover will get a stand-up RBI. They're going to go for 2. Play at the plate is safe. 2 RBI double for Bridget Stover. And Winterset is pouring it on here in this one. That is 7-0, 9 hits. Clearmeyer's going to run for Stover. And Valley's going to have another chat here in the circle. This is their 3rd timeout they've called so far. The Huskies are catching everything at the plate. And that was a heck of a play to at least get the throw in. But just a little too out by Reese Cooley, and she snuck underneath the tag. We talk about so many times, you know, us on the Central Iowa Sports Network, we cover all these 5A schools, and yes, 5A is some of the best where you can find it. But even in 4A, 3A, 2A, even 1A, there are some standout teams that just have it and are really good, and Winterset just happens to be one of those teams. You go down to 1A and 2A, teams like Newell Fonda, also very good, North Lynn, Clarksville, sneaky good teams, and it's fun when they get to play each other for these cross matchups when it comes to classes. Lauren Carter struck out last time. She's up to bat now. That one's low for ball 1. Stover up on second, or Clearmeyer up on second, excuse me, after Stover's double. Carter this season a .407 hitter, 37 RBIs, 9 home runs for the Huskies. 2-0 on the way to Carter. In there for strike 1. No baseball going on tonight. Valley's done for their baseball season in terms of the regular season. They dropped the first game of a doubleheader last night to Urbandale. We were on that game 14-0. The second game got canceled due to rain. Carter swings that one long to deep right field for a foul. Runner up on scoring position, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Carter gives it a ride, and that will bloop into center field, and that will bring home another run. It is a RBI single for Lauren Carter. 8-0 Winterset. These bloopers are just killing this Valley infield. They're just giving them enough room between the outfielders and the infielders. The Huskies continue to pour it on. 10 hits in 2 innings. Bailey Acton, she knocked a triple the left fielder last time out. If there was a little bit of a breeze, it probably would have been gone. Acton holds outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runner up on first for Winterset. Stevermer's pitch. That one knocked to deep center field, and the center fielder is underneath of it for out number 2.
Acton
Great contact on it by Acton nonetheless. Molly Breeding, she knocked a single down the middle last time out. Up to bat here with 2 outs.
Plate number 25, the DP, Molly Breeding.
Winterset just one batter away after Breeding to making it around the batting order. Breeding gives it on a ride to center field, and that is caught for out number 3. More damage is done. Jenna Young hits another home run, and a couple more are brought in thanks to a Bridget Stover double and more. Winterset leads 8-0 over Valley. We'll be back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's Amanda with Holt's Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra product, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
We
We
are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
We are back on the Central Iowa Sports Network. It is Winterset on top of Valley. As there's a swing and a miss for number 8, Claire Long, at the plate here. Winterset on top of Valley. Umpire said something to Claire there. Not sure what, but. Huskies with 10 hits, 2 home runs, both off the bat of Jenna Young. Valley went 3 up, 3 down last time out in the bottom of the first, and now try to play catch-up for the foreseeable future. 1-1. Not going to get the call. Make it 2 balls and 1 strike for Thea Banning in the circle. Both of these teams will play Saturday night. Valley awaits the winner of Urbandale and Ottumwa tomorrow night. That one knocked in the gap to right field. Nice stop by the right fielder, but a hit nonetheless for Claire Long. Gets Valley on the board for their first hit of the evening. Emma LaFave into the box now for Valley. Very interesting how it's set up. Urbandale gets to host Ottumwa, despite Ottumwa having 11 more wins than the Jayhawks with a 24-13 record. At the bottom of the bracket for Valley, it's Bettendorf taking on Iowa City High. Strike 1 there for Thea Banning. Emma LaFave this year for the Tigers been pretty solid. She swings and misses for strike 2. LaFave, a senior, hitting .330 on the year. 34 hits, 3 home runs, 24 RBIs. 0-2 upstairs for ball 1. Stover is making sure Claire Long is on her best behavior at first base, trying not to take off. LaFave, the number 5 hitter in the batting order here for Valley. 1-2. Not going to catch the zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Banning's testing her luck here, trying to cut the corners to the best of her ability. 2-2. High and away upstairs for ball 3. You know, usually a team that is up isn't going to be one that's warming up pitchers. Usually we'd see Valley warming up pitchers, but right now, Bryn Acton is currently warming up for Winterset as there is a strike 3 for Emma LaFave. That's the confidence Coach Corcoran has in his offense. And if he doesn't have to use Banning a ton tonight, probably don't need to. If you don't need to, why use her? Rest her up here for the postseason. Because we expect, for sure, absolutely, Thea Banning will be pitching the rest of the season. Undoubtedly. That one fouled out to the right net. This is Ann Buckholtz, the designated player here for the Tigers. Sophomore, 293 hitter on the season so far for the Tigers. Trying to get the offense rolling here with a runner on first. Strike two for Banning. Claire Long hit a single to right. She's up on first right now. Banning trying to keep her there. Again, like we talked about earlier, great crowd tonight, both in the bleachers and out in the outfield. 0-2. That one popped foul by Buckholz. And with no baseball tonight, makes everyone's attention be focused on the softball diamond. Valley will be back here Saturday night. Expect a pretty solid crowd for that one on the playoff opener. 0-2. Buckholz up the middle. They'll step onto first. In time! Double play. Heck of a play by Jenna Young. She's lighting them up on the hitting side, and in on the defensive shot side, she's also doing an absolutely phenomenal job. Winterset leads 8-0. We'll see you in the bottom, or the top of the third.
No runs on one hit. There's nobody.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
We're back on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Winterset on top of Valley, 8-0. New pitcher in for Valley, their third pitcher of the night. Lauren Faldre, the senior, 3-3 record on the season, making her 14th appearance. This season she's pitched 30 innings, giving up 43 hits and a 5.60 ERA. Avery Darling will lead Winterset off here in the top of the third. Winterset has 4 runs apiece in the first 2 innings, trying to keep their offensive explosion tonight so far rolling. Jenna Young has been the main contributor here on offense. 2 home runs for the Huskies so far. She's due up in this inning, and if anything, I would expect them probably not to pitch to her. Faldre in the circle, 2 balls and no strikes here against Darling. Avery swings and fouls that one back into the net. Huskies 10 hits, Valley just 1 hit. Both teams have not committed an error so far. 2-1 upstairs. Darling waits on it, 3 balls and 1 strike. Valley's main pitcher, Emma LaFave, probably not going to see her tonight no matter what happens. They're saving her up for Saturday. 3-1. And that one is going to go a ball, but it was already, so excuse me, it was 2-1, then 3-1. Now 3-1. Darling in the box. Darling fouls it to left field. Faldre settles back into the circle, trying to get her defense a little momentum here. 3-2, and Darling swings through it for a strikeout. Third overall strikeout of the night for the Tigers. And the pitcher, Thea Banning.
Next, the pitcher, number 9, Thea Banning.
Banning struck out her last time out. That one's outside for ball 1. Both these two teams know what it takes to win state championships. The Winterset winners in 2017 and 2020. Valley won in 2019. That one chopped short and in time for out number 2.
And grounds out to long first for the second out.
And with 2 outs, it will bring up Jenna Young.
Next, the shortstop, number 4, Jenna Young.
So we'll see how Valley approaches this one. With 2 outs and nobody on, Jenna Young, back-to-back home runs tonight. Can she make it 3 for 3, or do they even pitch to her? That's outside for ball 1. In my guess, they'll pitch to her, but I don't think you'll see anything down the middle if Faldre can do it. 1-0 to Young. Outside for ball 2, and it looks like they're just going to hug these outside corners. 116 at-bats this year for Jenna Young. She has only struck out twice. That's what you need to know about Jenna Young. That one's outside for ball 3, and she's headed toward another walk. She's walked 23 times this year, but that doesn't count intentionally walks. 3-0 and 4-0. She will just take her base without taking the intentional walk.
2 outs, putting the runner at first.
And Riley Caius up to bat. They've been such a nice 1-2 punch tonight, as Caius has 2 singles, both immediately after home runs. So they've been pretty solid at keeping that momentum rolling. So 2 outs and Jenna Young up on first. That one up and away outside for ball 1. One thing about Coach Corcoran, he has pretty much kept the same batting order all year for the Huskies. Not real much change throughout. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and a runner on first here for a Winterset. Valley trying to hold them scoreless in an inning for the first time tonight. That one's outside for ball 2. Starting to see the sunshine peek through after a pretty cloudy, rainy day. It was a stormy night last night here in the Metro. Definitely not 100 degrees, and we'll take it. That one is popped to left field. Underneath it to make the grab is Valley. Winterset leaves one stranded on base. Can't do anything with it. Huskies lead 8-0. We'll see in the bottom of the 3rd. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
We're back on the Central Iowa Sports Network. It is Winterset on top of Valley 8-0.
Right fielder, number 11, Katie Shaner.
Valley still not much going on here offensively. 1 hit. And then we'll lead off with Katie Shaner. Banning still in the circle here for Winterset. Shaner watches the first one go by for a ball 1. Banning going to catch the zone there. Strike 1. Shaner this season for Valley. Pretty solid season, if anything. 267 hitter. That one's low for ball 2. 31 hits, 24 of those are singles, 6 home runs, and 25 RBIs. Just one double. Kind of an odder stat line. She's either ripping a home run or she's singling out. That one is popped high and up, and Neela Applegate will get underneath of it and make the grab for out number 1. Valley's lone hit came on a Claire Long single to right. Anna Easton in the box now. Original pitcher here tonight for the Tigers. She has since then been subbed out. Anna's a .283 hitter this season, 13 hits, starting in her 25th game, 32nd appearance overall. Pitcher versus pitcher duel right up here. Upstairs for ball 1. Winterset continues to warm up a relief pitcher for Banning. Again, if they have the lead like they do and Corcoran sees it fit enough to not have Banning pitch, Bryn Acton currently warming up in the bullpen for Winterset. 1-1. Low for ball 2. Field does look great tonight, that is for sure. After all the wind and rain we've gotten in the past 24 hours, I give credit to the grounds crew here at Valley High School. The field does look great for the most part. Easton gives it a ride to shallow right, and it just gets out of Applegate's reach for a foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes here for the sophomore. Trying to get the offense rolling a little bit here, at least get someone on base. Shaner popped out last time out. 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Banning's second strikeout of the evening. And Paige Christensen will find her way to the plate. Christensen just a sophomore, .215 batting average on the season for the Tigers. That pitch is low for ball 1. Valley in their all blacks tonight, matching the baseball uniforms from last night. I do love the helmets because they got their name on the back. So in case you couldn't see the number, the names are always nice to have on the back. And I've seen that a couple times calling games this year. Some teams I've seen do have their names on the back of their jerseys. Always helps us broadcasters out just a little bit more. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Fouled back by Christensen. She is the 9 hitter. Gianna Lara is up on deck. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Banning's pitch. Not going to catch the zone for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and that one is going to hit Paige Christensen. Slipped out of Banning's hand, and Christensen will go on to first. Gianna Lara back up into the plate. She popped out last time out at the start of this one. Number 1 hitter for Valley. 13 home runs on the season for Lara. That is top 5 best in the state. Like I said earlier, both these teams top home run hitting teams in the state of Iowa. Winterset was behind Valley to start the night. Now they lead Valley. 42 home runs on the season for Winterset, 41 for Valley. 1-0. Banning's not getting the call that she wanted. 2-0 now, behind in the count. Lara watches that one sail by for a strike. They try to get the runner on first to no avail. Fort Dodge currently at the top of the class in Class 5A. Dodgers won the state championship last year. Johnston, number 2. Muscatine, a sneaky good team. At number 3, Waukee Northwest, number 4. Centennial, number 5. And then you got Valley at 6. Southeast Polk Ankeny, Waukee, Ames. A couple more CIML teams currently ranked. 2-2 outside for ball 3. Valley trying to get back-to-back walks here. Anything to get the bases loaded up. 3-2. Lara gives it a ride to right field. And underneath of it is Allison Soderberg for out number 3. They'll leave one on base, can't do anything with it. We'll see you in the top of the 4th inning. Winterset on top, 8-0. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Winterset on top of Valley. Number 1 Winterset in Class 4A. Valley number 6th in Class 5A. The Huskies with 10 hits so far, 2 home runs off the bat of Jenna Young, lead 8-0 here in the top of the 4th inning. Leading off here for Winterset in the 4th is Neela Applegate. She had a sac bunt in the 1st and a single in the 2nd. She's going to send that one to shallow center, and it is going to be caught for out number 1. Rallies are not the easiest thing in softball, but they can happen by almost a flick of a light switch pretty much, and Valley definitely not out of this by any means. You just saw Winterset put up 8 runs in the span of 2 innings, so if you get some momentum going, momentum's a big thing in softball. Stover pops that one foul down the left field line. Bridges had a pretty good night, one hit to, or a single to right field, and then a double to right field. Good night for the catcher. No balls in 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. That one is low for ball 1. Looking at the rankings on the 4A side, Winterset overtakes ADM for the number 1 spot. ADM number 2. Dallas Center Grimes and Norwalk 3-4, so a couple Little Hawkeye Conference teams in there. Carlisle at number 5, as that one's upstairs for ball 2. Indianola, number 6, Clear Creek Amana, 7th, North Scott, 8th, Creston, 9th. Creston only just 4 losses. That's tied for the best between Winterset and ADM. Bondurant, 10th, Western Dubuque, defending state champions, 11th. Earlier this season, Western Dubuque was under 500, and they kept them ranked in the top 15. They have slowly but surely started to figure things out a little bit more and are figuring it out at a pretty solid time as we head toward the postseason. I didn't think we'd see them back at the state tournament, but it looks like we might. Knoxville at number 12. Knoxville could potentially play Winterset on the regional sub-state final next weekend for a state tournament spot. Stover knocks that on the line to left field, in for a single. Fairfield 13th, Benton 14th, Solon 15th. That is how the rankings shape out for Class 4A. Jaya Clearmeyer will run here for Bridget Stover. Lauren Carter up to bat now as the sun has officially snuck through and onto the diamond here. After a pretty cloudy day, I'd say so, in the Metro. At least it's not 100 degrees like it was last night. Lauren Carter in the box now with a runner on first and just 1 out. Carter lines it back up the middle, and it gets past Lara and the pitcher. That is going to be a single for Lauren Carter. Hard hit balls right back up the middle. It's been the kryptonite here for Valley this evening. Bailey Acton knocked a triple out to left field in the 1st. She'll get her chance at the plate here. So bases almost full. Runner on first and second here for Acton. That one slips past her for ball one. One ball, no strikes. Foudry in the circle, 1-0. That one almost hits her again, 2-0. Bailey is not phased here at the plate so far. Molly Breeding's on deck for the Huskies. Almost everyone in this lineup for Winterset has a hit. 12 so far for the Huskies. Trying to extend their lead a little bit more. That one knocked shallow, back up the middle. Throw on to first is going to be in time for out number 2, just in time. Runners do advance to second and third. Molly Breeding knocked one up the middle for a single at her first at-bat in the first. She popped out in the second. Breeding this season, like I said, has not been in the starting lineup a ton. She's just making her 10th start on the year. Or excuse me, 3rd start on the year. She's going to chop that one short. Laura makes the grab. Winterset leaves 2 on base. Can't do anything with it. 8-0. We'll see you in the bottom of the 4th. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holt's Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra product, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy.
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively
Relentlessly.
at your service.
We're back on the Central Iowa Sports Network here tonight. Winterset and Valley. The Huskies on top of Valley. 8-0. 12 hits so far for the Huskies. They put up 8 runs in 2 innings. That is going to be knocked foul down the left field line. This is Ireland Broderick up to bat. She was popped out in the second, or in her first at-bat of the evening, I should say. The sun has worked its way onto the field after a pretty overcast day. Should get some nice sunsets this evening. Granted, Des Moines had great sunsets last night. 0-1, grounded back up the middle and misplayed by Bailey Acton. And it is Ireland Broderick on for a, let's see, that's a tough one. I'd probably go error. It was definitely playable. I'll go error. Reese Cooley popped out last time with a runner on first now. Roderick wants to go on first. Stover's going to keep her honest. One-0 by Banning. In there for strike one. Brent Acton continues to warm up in the bullpen. I think Coach Corcoran's just going to wait to see if this thing either gets above 10 to officially take out Banning, but Valley's hanging tough here in the last couple innings. That one foul tip back off Stover's mask. 1 ball and 2 strikes. A lot of softball going on tonight around the state of Iowa. A lot of 1A and 2A matchups this evening. 3A all across in the postseason. A lot of games were canceled last night, so they had to be made up tonight. So couple teams having to play a couple nights in a row almost. Not in a row, but back-to-back, if you will. Cooley struck out. The runner did not get caught trying to steal. So that's down for out number 1. That is Banning's 3rd strikeout of the evening. Claire Long up to bat. She knocked a single to center field last time out. In there for strike 1. Runner on first for Valley, trying to do something with it. That's upstairs for ball 1. Valley just 1 hit tonight. It's off the bat of Claire. Trying to get another one here. They did just reach on an error. 1-1, Long puts it in the gap. That's going to go up against the fence line, and this should bring home a run. Around the corner, and it will. It is a RBI double for Claire Long. Her second hit of the evening. She has both hits tonight for Valley. Emma LaFave will step up to bat, but we will have a runner here most likely for Claire. Nope. I thought we might have a runner, but nope, no runner. So LaFave will step into the box. Fave usually the main go-to pitcher here for Valley this season. Catches the zone for strike 1. Now I think we're going to see a change. I was going to say, it looked like they were trying to grab a courtesy runner. Now they will. Looks like this is going to be number 25, Ashley Buchholz. So the sophomore will run for Claire Long. Fave struck out her last time out. She's behind in the count here, no balls and 1 strike with 1 out. Valley going to try to chip away back at this Winterset lead. 0-1, swings and misses for strike 2. Sun causing a problem for a couple of the coaches here. We've seen so far that are currently on the third base side. Not quite low enough to get behind the school, but 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, a runner up on second. That one grounded back up the middle and right through the legs of Jenna Young, and a run will score. Second error this half inning for Winterset. And Valley puts up their second score. And Annie Buchholz popped out in the second. She'll step up to bat here. Offense trying to get going here. 2 runs here for the Tigers. Closing back in a little bit. Banning's pitch is low for ball 1. Valley was not going to go away easy. That is for sure. 1-0. Low, not going to get the call. 2-0. Annie, the designated player here tonight. 2-0. That's a strike for Banning. Two balls and 1 strike. That's going to catch the zone. Strike 2. Counts even 2-2. That one grounded. That's going to get in the gap. Just got past a couple Winterset defenders. Perfectly placed. Buchholz is on for a single. So 2 hits, technically 4 hits if you wouldn't count the 2 errors. And Katie Shaner popped up last time out. She'll step up to the plate. With runners on first and second, Valley trying to really cut back into this lead that Winterset built up. Shaner fouls it back to the net. We are moving quite along here, just hitting the top of the hour here in the bottom of the 4th.
Come on, Katie girl.
Shaner in the box, 0-1. Outside for ball 1. Shaner this season, a .267 hitter, 31 hits for the Tigers. She gets the 1-1 by Banning, and that is low for ball 2. Valley with a chance to cut back into the lead here. A couple hits and a couple errors by the Huskies have gotten them within. That one is grounded foul down the left field line. Stover went out there real quick to have a chat with Thea Banning.
Come on, Katie, battle kid.
Banning looking for that second out here. Shaner trying to keep this little bit of offensive hitting spree going. Shaner knocks it to shallow center, down for out number 2. Crucial out there for the Huskies. Anna Easton up to bat. Or excuse me, they're going to go Lauren Faudre.
Brings up the pitcher, number 6, Lauren Faudre.
So Faudre, currently the current pitcher in, I should say. Faudre's first pitch is a strike. Watched it go by. Lauren this season, 278 hitter, 5 hits. Grounds that one short, caught, and on to first for out number 3. Valley strands 2, but they do put up 2. Get the game back within 6. It is Winterset on top, 8-2. We'll see you back here on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Back here on the Central Iowa Sports Network here in the top of the 5th inning. Valley puts up 2 in the bottom of the 4th. They get it back within 6. The Huskies will try their hand to try to maybe pull this thing back away. But right now, they've gone 2 innings in a row without putting up a score after putting up 8 in the first 2. It'll be Avery Darling leading Winterset off here in the top of the 5th inning. One thing's for sure, since the sun has come out, it's definitely gotten just a little bit warmer. I can tell the bugs and or mosquitoes must be somewhat of a problem outside. We've seen a couple of the players, a couple of the fans swatting at the insects flying around. That's just a given here in July. Darling went for a bunt, and it's fouled back for strike 1. One on the way to Darling. Outside, not going to get the call. Faudre in the circle still for the Tigers. She came in a couple of innings ago in for Alexis Stevermer, who came in for Anna Easton, who kicked us off tonight. 1-1. Darling went out in front of it and swung. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes upcoming to Darling. She knocks that one on a hard one to the shortstop. Throw on to first. Not in time. A heck of a reach by Claire Long. Heck of a split to at least go get it, but just in time as Darling uses her speed to reach in time. Thea Banning up to bat now. We always talk about the CIML, one of the best conferences in the state. A lot of people would argue the best conference in the state. But when it comes to softball, the Raccoon River showed its hand last year. In the 4A state tournament, 8 teams made it. 5 of them were from the Raccoon River Conference. That's how good the Raccoon River was last year. It was unbelievable to watch that you had a Raccoon River matchup in the first round. Boone made it to the title game, but it was Western Dubuque out of Mississippi River Conference to win it all. Bobcats really came out of nowhere. And the Toreadors snuck in. Boone not as good this year, and I don't think the Raccoon River will definitely send 5. Could send 4 or 3. Ballard moved down to Class 3A. The Bombers could be a sneaky pick for 3A to get there. But I do think we see Winterset, ADM, and Carlisle at least back at the state tournament. North Polk could be a sneaky team to get in. Bondurant, can't count out the Blue Jays with Kate Lappy, one of the other top home run hitters in the state. Just a lot of good softball, both in the CIML and the Raccoon River. Up and away outside. But I definitely think we see 3 Raccoon River, and I bet we see 3 Little Hawkeye Conference. And then North Scott could fill in the rest and sneak in. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner on first here for Banning. She'll pop that one foul back to the net. Thea has struck out in the second, popped out in the third tonight. One home run this season for Thea. It was early in the season. 2-2, and that's going to hit her. And it hit her perfectly on her shoulder, or on her elbow pad, so no real injury there for Thea. She even laughs about it, walking back. So runners will be on first and second. They're going to run Ashlyn Devine for Banning. So with nobody out, Jenna Young will step up to bat. And if anything, what we saw last time, we're probably going to see a bases loaded scenario because Valley did not want to pitch to Jenna last time. They just pitched her outside all 4 times. So we'll see what they want to do here. Maybe see if Jenna will swing at something outside, but I doubt it will. And Coach Cortran's going to have a quick chat, and he's going to bring his infielders in here. So Cortran sees something. And he's probably like, hey, you know, you've hit 2 home runs, you've walked. They didn't want to pitch to you last time, so I'm interested to see what he's probably talking about there. But strategize, you know, do what you can. Riley Caius is the one on deck, and with nobody out, all the hitters doing what they can. By the way, all the outfielders are currently backed up against the fence line, right up against the warning track. That's the farthest back we've seen them all night. So what do they do here with Jenna Young here in the top of the 5th? Winterset leads 8-2. They got 13 hits. They're going to pitch upstairs to Young for ball 1. Might as well take her head on if you're Valley. One ball, no strikes. Runners on first and second. Young pops it back up the middle. That's going to be down for a blooper single. They're going to send the runner home, and Devine is safe. RBI single for Jenna Young. Valley made one move. Jenna Young said, I'll try a different one, and just blooped it perfectly down the middle. And I don't even think if the outfielders would have been playing up like they usually are, it wouldn't have made a difference. That one just put in the perfect spot. We're going to make a change in the outfield for Valley. Number 4, Jillian Williams will go out to the outfield. And coming in will be Emma LaFave, so she will head to the dugout and move to pitching. I didn't think we'd see LaFave tonight, but she will be the 4th pitcher coming in for the Tigers. LaFave has been the main pitcher this season for the Tigers. She's making her 21st appearance, 19 starts overall, 10-5 record, giving up 83 hits, and a 3.31 ERA. We'll take a break and let her warm up. Winterset on top, 9-2. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Valley is going to try their 4th different pitcher tonight. They'll go to their ace, Emma LaFave, here in the top of the 5th inning. Winterset has runners on first and second. They lead Valley 9-2. The Huskies have 14 hits tonight. Valley has 3. They put up 2 in the 4th. Winterset just put up 1 here in the last half inning. Riley Caius up to bat. She has 2 singles tonight and popped out in the 3rd. There's our producer, Randy. You just been walking around all night? We did notice earlier, Gene Berger is here from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, checking in the action here tonight in Valley. Caius pops it up, and a heck of a grab by the first baseman, Claire Long. That one perfectly fell, and Long reached out to make it. That's a heads-up play by the first baseman. Down for out number 1.
Now hitting first baseman number 12,
Nila Applegate, sack bunt the first. Singled in the second, popped out in the 3rd. That was a really nice play by Claire Long. Runner still on first and second for Winterset. Here's the pitch by LaFave. That one is sent on a line to left field. Corcoran will send the runner, and they will not go. Devine is safe at first. Or safe at home, I should say. It is 10-2 in favor of Winterset off the RBI single by Nila Applegate. I tell you, the speed off the bat is really incredible by Winterset. I mean, a lot of teams have good speed off the bat, but Winterset has some power behind their hits, that's for sure. Bridget Stover, she's got a hit all times tonight. A single, a double, and a single. That pitch is in there for strike 1 for the catcher. Bases scenario stays the same for Winterset since they brought in the run. 1 on second, 1 on first. That one low off the plate for ball 2. Or excuse me, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Stover swings through it. I believe this is our last regular season broadcast of the season. I don't think we're doing any normal postseason games for what we know, so this is the last regular season game here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. You will hear us and, quote, see us at the state tournament in Fort Dodge as we'll be helping out cover that quarterfinal and semifinal action. Stover gives that a ride to left field and foul. You'll hear me, and you'll get to see the graphics run by our producers and then our camera work by our cameramen and camerawomen all across the state tournament. Keeping busy. Get a week off next week, and then the state tournament in Fort Dodge. Stover sends it to shallow center, and a miscommunication by Valley. They didn't know who was going to grab it. Laura came running in from the shortstop, or from the second base position, and the run comes home as no one was paying attention. They'll get the out at third as Bridget Stover came to second. Jenna Young just ran home. Laura held the ball and didn't do anything with it. And it is 11-2 in favor of Winterset, and it's technically a double for Bridget Stover. So there was the miscommunication there in the outfield, and then Laura just held on to the ball and never threw it back. And it was a heads-up play by Corcoran and his offense as Young just came running home. 11-2 in favor of the Huskies. Runners will now sit on second and third with Lauren Carter up to bat. Three runs this half inning for the Huskies.
Now at the plate, number 8, second baseman Lauren Carter.
And is something to think about. Winterset only needs one more run to make this a possible 10 after 5 ruling if Valley can't score in the bottom of this half inning. That one not going to get there, outside for ball 1. Cortland checking to see what the out scenario is. 2 outs is what we got officially. (1-0). Carter on a line down the left field line and just foul. Thought she had it there for a second. Always nice, though, to be treated to a 5A, 4A cross-class matchup here late in the season. Usually expect these games early in the season, but nice little tune-up for the postseason for both these teams tonight. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one is sent to deep left field. Left fielder underneath it and makes the grab for out number 3. Winterset puts up 3. They leave 2 stranded on base. They're on top 11-2. We'll see you in the bottom of the 5th. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Bottom of the 5th inning here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Winterset on top of Valley 11-2. Number 22, Paige Christensen, is up to bat first here in the 5th for the Tigers. They trail Winterset here in the bottom of the 5th. They avoided a possible run rule there in that half inning. Winterset could not get it to 10. So we play on here in the bottom of the 5th with no possible chance of this game ending. This one grounded short into Acton's glove. Throw on to first in time for out number 1. Heck of a throw by Acton. Kind of slipped in her glove a little bit, but she was able to make the play.
Brings to the plate the top of the order for the Tigers. Second baseman, number 32, Gianna
Lara. She's popped out both times tonight. She'll step up to the plate. Trying to get the power rolling here at the top of the lineup. That pitch is out there for ball 1 by Banning. (1-0). Lara pops it up to right field, and it will go just foul up against the net. One thing about Winterset I noticed tonight, they just seem to be having fun. A lot of laughing with each other, just enjoying the game. Obviously, when you're leading, that makes a big difference, but it just seem like they're having a fun time playing the game they love. Very laid-back culture, it feels like. 2 balls and 1 strike here. 1 out, nobody on. Bannon goes outside trying to get Lara to swing. 3 balls and 1 strike. Banning has not walked anyone tonight. Lara pops it up to right field, and Soderberg is underneath of it for out number 2. Ireland Broderick back up. Popped out in the first, reached on an error in the 4th. 2 outs and nobody on. 1-0 pitch, ball one. One ball, no strikes. Broderick chops it short. Banning can't grab it as it bounced around the bottom of her glove. And that will be on for another, quote, error.
Reaches first with 2 outs.
So Broderick reaches on an error for 2 straight innings. Reese Cooley steps up to bat. Popped out in the first, struck out in the fourth.
Go defense.
16 hits for Winterset, 4 for Valley. Those are swing and a miss for strike one. Couldn't ask for a better night for softball. Temperatures nice and cool, a little bit of a breeze. That one low for ball one. Banning's 1-1 pitch. Long swings, or Cooley, excuse me, swings and misses for strike 2. Two outs, runner on first for Valley. 1-2 by Banning. Cooley fouls it back to the net. Should be getting scores here soon for games around the state in terms of playoff games. 1 ball and 2 strike. Cooley sends it on a line to right. That's going to go up against the fence line. This might bring home a run. Runner turns on it. The play at the plate. Not in time. And it was a weird play. Ireland Broderick came around and did not touch it, they say. She originally went around and eventually didn't touch it, and Stover just reached around and touched her after she realized she didn't touch the plate. So that is out, and we are headed to the top of the 6th inning. Winterset holds 11-2. We're back on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Tigers, no runs on 2 hits with 1 runner left on base. As we move to the top of the 6th.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holt's Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra product, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively
Relentlessly.
at your service.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. We're going to take a look at the replay again. Heck of a throw by the outfielder, Allison Soderberg. And watch Broderick come around the plate here. This is so close. I mean, just barely snuck by. That's where they're going to call the out. But, I mean, it was close. Broderick's probably top 2 fingers, both her index finger and her middle finger, possibly touched the plate, but not enough for the umpire to call. And it is down 4 and out. So we're in the top of the 6th inning. Winterset on top 11-2. This is Bailey Acton up to bat here for the Huskies. Blake Walker with you here this evening on the Central Iowa Sports Network. That one is launched to center, left center in the gap. Not going to get there. Heck of a play by the left fielder for Valley to come up and make the grab. That was Jillian Williams making the play.
Nice play by
I was talking about the Raccoon River and how tough it is in terms of softball. Ballard takes down Des Moines Christian, who is the 3 seed in their bracket, 10-0. So the Bombers, when you play those 4A schools, definitely going to be tough to match. A lot of the 4A or 3A scores coming in here, both on varsity bound and or bound. No balls and 1 strike there for This is, I think, breeding, but I'm not sure. I'll check once they come back in. Off the plate, this is Summer Little, currently in for Winterset. Little sends it to right, down for a single. Summer Little pretty much started a lot of the games this season. Molly Breeding got the start over her this evening. Avery Darling back up to plate here for the Huskies. Darling tonight popped out the first, struck out the third, hit a single to left in the fifth. That one in there for strike one. A couple more scores. Kingsley Pearson beats MMCRU 11-10. Good game over there. Grinnell takes down a hot PCM team 8-1. Sadell beats Pocahontas area 7-0. Southeast Warren wins 12-0 against Orient Maxburg. Southeast Warren, a tough team when it comes to the state tournament. Dyke New Hartford up 7-2 over Jessup. Fort Dodge taking on Indianola tonight. That's 10-0 in favor of the Dodgers. That one's low, bounced off the ground. They'll try for the double play, can't get it. Darling is on with the fielder's choice. Thea Banning, the pitcher, will step back up to plate for Winterset. Roland Story up 1-0 over Nevada. That could be a possible upset if the Cubs could pull that off. Banning swings through and misses for strike one. Winterset, not the only 4A Raccoon River team taking on a 5A school. ADM also taking on Southeast Polk this evening. 0-1, Banning fouls it back. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner up on first for Winterset. Here in the top of the 6th, they lead 11-2 over Valley. Manning swings and misses for strike 3. That will do it for the 6th inning, top of the 6th, I should say. We're headed bottom 6. It is Winterset on top of Valley, 11-2.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Claire Long will lead Valley off here at the bottom of the 6th. Winterset leads Valley 11-2. Banning's first pitch, Long grounds it to the second baseman, on to first by Lauren Carter for out number 1. Long up to that had a hit in both times at bat, single in the second and a double in the fourth. Emma LaFave, current pitcher here for Valley, in the box. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for Banning. You know, all night long, Bryn Acton has been warming up in the bullpen consistently. Again, might just be warming up just to pitch, just to get loose. But Coach Corcoran has not come to the point where he's wanted to use her. He's kept Thea in all night. keeping her consistent. Heck of a performance tonight by Winterset, that's for sure. 1-1. That one popped up foul down the right field line. One-two, swing and a miss for strike 3. Another strikeout on the evening for Banning.
The next hitter for the Tigers, the designated player number 17, Annie Buchholz.
And Annie Buchholz steps up into the box, popped out in the second, singled in the fourth for the Tigers. That one chopped short. Throw on to first in time. 3 up, 3 down. We will see you in the top of the 7th. Winterset leads 11-2. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
We're back in the top of the 7th inning. It is Winterset on top of Valley 11-2. What a game so far by the Huskies. 17 hits tonight. Valley with just 5. The Huskies put up 8 runs in the first 2 innings and have pretty much been on cruise control the rest of the night. The number 1 team in Class 4A has come to play tonight against the 6th-ranked 5A Valley Tigers. Both these teams are expected to be at the state tournament in a couple weeks in Fort Dodge. And I can tell you what, I can't wait to see them there. That'll be a fun couple days. You can check it all out on the Iowa Girls High School Digital Network, courtesy of all of us here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. What a summer baseball and softball season it has been for us on CISN, doing a couple baseball and softball games as well as the Des Moines Menace soccer games. It has flown by, I can tell you that much. Already in July, early part of July. It'll be state tournament time before you know it. 1 ball and no strikes here. Jenna Young at the plate. Home run in the first, home run in the second, walk in the third, and a single in the 5th. Outside for ball 2. Winterset clearly the odds-on favorite to win the Class 4A. Valley is definitely going to be a tough out when they get there. 2-0. Young pops it to shallow center, and that is her first out of the evening. Took all the way to the 7th inning. Class 5A field is definitely going to be tough, though. Fort Dodge, the defending state champions, currently sitting number 1 in the rankings. Johnston, number 2 at a 31-4 record. Muscatine got in last year with an upset win over Bettendorf in their regional sub-state final. Lost in the first round, but definitely came back stronger and are going to want to win this year with all the momentum on their side. And always interesting when one of those Eastern Iowa teams sneak in. Obviously, Cedar Rapids Kennedy won it 2 years ago in Class 5A, so they definitely bring some power on that eastern side of the state. No balls and 2 strikes here against Riley Kaya. She has 2 singles tonight, both in the first and second inning. She's popped out her other 2 times. (0-2) to Caius. Riley pops it, shallow center field. Down for a catch. They're going to go for a double. And the ball goes a little wide, but Caius is in for a double. Heck of a play by the outfielder. That was number 2, Ireland Broderick. Just couldn't quite make the grab. Caius is down for a double. Neela Applegate into the box. 2 singles tonight, a sac bunt. One out, runner up on second. Applegate sends it on a deep line right back up the middle. This should score a run. And it's an RBI single for Neela Applegate. Winterset leads 12-2.
Single up the middle.
The bats have just been unbelievable tonight for the Huskies. That's 19 hits
Catcher number 22, Bridget Stover.
for Winterset. They'll get a break Thursday and Friday. Tomorrow they'll head up to Oskaloosa to watch their 2B team that they'll play on Saturday. Oskaloosa takes on Pella tomorrow night. That is launched by Bridget Stover to deep left field. Left fielder underneath of it to make the grab for out number 2.
Deep in left field. 2 away.
Yes, Winterset will play the winner of Oskaloosa Pella on Saturday night. Valley will play the winner of Urbandale and Ottumwa on Saturday night. Valley, if they win that game, will await Bettendorf and Iowa City High, and then most likely Winterset will face Knoxville next weekend. And that should be, I think, Tuesday night, I believe, is the game for the regional sub-state final. There's a swing and a miss for strike one for Lauren Carter. Lauren has 2 hits tonight. I'll be taking my vacation next week and come back strong for the state tournament in 2 weeks. Can't wait. 0-1. Carter chops it up, fair in play, down for out number 3. Winterset puts up 1 run. They lead by 10. Can Valley rally here in the bottom of the 7th? Winterset leads 12-2. We'll see you. We'll be right back on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
We're back for the last half inning, unless Valley can rally. Winterset leads on top of West Des Moines Valley 12-2. Winterset number 1 in Class 4A. Winterset number 6 in Class 5A. Leading us off here in the bottom of the 7th is Katie Shaner. Valley trails by 10. 5 hits tonight for the Tigers, 19 for Winterset. Thea Banning will finish this one off for the Huskies, it looks like. First pitch is low for ball 1. Tonight's win will move Winterset to 32-4 on the season. Valley will fall to 24-13. 1-0. Shaner grounds it. Caught by Jenna Young, on to first in time for out number 1. Well, Winterset hasn't lost since June 15th, just under a month ago since their last loss, and that was to Sadell, 4-1. Sadell obviously has one of the top pitchers in the state in Dakota Lake. She's been incredible this year for the Eagles. Swing and a miss there for, this is number 4, Jillian Williams. That one outside. 1 ball. What'd they count? Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, ball 2. Banning 2-1 on the way. That one is going to be low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Banning has not walked anyone tonight. She does have a hit by pitch. Other than that, been pretty strong with 1, 2, 3. I count 3 strikeouts. That is her first walk of the night.
walk, put it run on first with 1 out.
And this will bring up Paige Christensen up for the Tigers here in the 7th. With
With
1 out, a runner on first.
Number 22, Paige Christensen.
This game is pretty much dictated from that first 2 innings. If you take the 2 innings out of the equation, it's only a 4-2 ball game. But Winterset, with the ability to jump ahead like they did, has been the difference maker tonight after leading 8-0 after 2. Christensen back in the box, no balls and 1 strike. Low for ball 1. It's so weird, we're high up. We get an angle looking down. Banning's pitches look like they're right down the middle, but just a little low, just a little high. Hard to see on our side. There's ball 2. Two-one. Upstairs outside, they try to pick off. Not going to work. 3 balls and 1 strike. Banning try to settle in here late in this one. 3-1. That one is launched to left center, and that is up against the fence line. They turn on it, should score a run, and it will. It is an RBI double for Paige Christensen. A little bit of life there for the Tigers. Do put up a run there. That one just knocked perfectly to left field in the gap. And Kari Rose will step up to bat. Carrie Rose. Valley on their 12th hitter tonight overall. First pitch by Banning's in there for strike 1. 6th hit of the night there for Valley. Foul back into the net. You know, not a lot of people park real close because they don't want the foul balls to go, but it takes a pretty strong hit foul ball considering how high these nets are. Not many foul balls get out of the park. That one is popped up to shallow left field. Avery Darling's underneath it to make the grab for out number 2.
Left field, 2 away. Hitting next for the Tigers, center fielder number 2, Ireland Broderick.
Ireland Broderick in the batting order now. She has reached on an error in 2 straight at-bats. That's all she's got tonight. She popped out in the first. Broderick sends it on a line to left field, and the catch is made by Avery Darling to finish this thing off. How poetic. Winterset, the hottest team in the state of Iowa, gets their 18th straight victory here tonight against Valley. 12-3 is your final score. We will take a break and we'll be back to wrap it all up. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holt's Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra products, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
and we are
Obsessively
Relentlessly.
at your service.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Winterset defeats Valley 12-3. Winterset number 1 in Class 4A. Valley number 6 in Class 5A. Huskies get the win 12-3 thanks to 19 hits. Valley's going to finish with 6 hits. Winterset had 3 errors, but it did not matter. Huskies get a big tune-up game, that's for sure. Run down the unofficial stats here tonight. Ireland Broderick reaches on 2 errors. Claire Long with a single and a double. Emma Lefebvre reached on an error. Annie Buckholz grabs a single to left tonight. Paige Christensen finishes with a hit by pitch and a double to left. Jillian Williams finishes with a walk. And for Winterset, Jenna Young with a heck of a night, because she always does. 2 home runs, a walk, and a single. Riley Caius finishes with 2 singles and a double. Neela Applegate finishes with 3 singles and a sac bunt. Bridget Stover with 2 singles and 2 doubles. Lauren Carter with 2 singles. Bailey Acton with a triple. Molly Breeding with a single. Avery Darling with a single and a fielder's choice. Thea Banning with a hit by pitch. And Summer Little finishes with a single to right field. Winterset wins their 18th straight game. They have not lost since June 15th, and I don't know if they'll lose again. That is how good the Huskies have been. The Husky train just keeps on rolling. Not Valley could shut them down tonight. They'll await the winner of Valley, will await the winner of, if I can think of it, Ottumwa and Urbandale on Saturday. Winterset will await the winner of Pella and Oskaloosa for Saturday. Good luck to both these 2 teams in the postseason. We look forward to seeing them at the state tournament. That'll do it for us here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Thanks to our 2 producers, Ruben and Randy, and our camerawoman, Rachel. I'm Blake Walker. Thanks, everyone, for watching the Central Iowa Sports Network all regular season long in baseball and softball. We say so long tonight from Valley High School. Have a good night, everyone.